Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of YouTube. I'm Mage. Welcome to the channel. We're continuing on with Fallout 4 War Never Changes gameplay overhaul mod, and today we're going to talk about walls in settlements. Now, a lot of you know who've ever played survival mode in Fallout 4 know that walls really don't do what walls in reality do, which is to keep things from coming in. Now the
Hopefully one of
game
them synths here to spy on me.
in vanilla, what it tends to do is it has like 2 or 3 spawn points per settlement, depending on the settlement. This one has 3 spawn points. I know there's one here, there's one down there, down the trail there, there's one on the front, and one at the bridge. So technically people don't count the bridge, but I've seen spawns happen there. But the one here, for example, I have a guard station right there and a turret right there. So when creatures spawn behind this house, this turret goes off, and any turret that I put up there will also go off. Now,
This is all much more exciting
thank
than
you,
domestic
Codsworth.
life, I assure you.
With this gameplay overhaul mod, what it does, especially if you have high charisma, whether you want to build that up or not, it's up to you. But for those of you who like playing high charismatic builds, especially if you're focusing on settlement builds like this character, the first star that it gives you is this, which removes production caps and allows more productivity with scavenging and workshops. What it also does is it brings in more settlers. Now, the next star is, I believe, level 45. So that's like 24 levels from now. And the big thing to look at is that last sentence. Increases your hang on. Right here. Maxed out defenses of 100 will never fail. That's the big one. So, what that means is as long as you have enough turrets and enough guard stations, and as soon as it hits 100, or just slightly above 100, your settlement will never fail. That's the cool thing about one of many great things about this gameplay overhaul mod is your defense's stat actually matters. Once you have 100, that is 100 defense, and you will 100% get it, succeed. So, moving on. Now, why does Tempines here have concrete foundations instead of junk walls? Like, for example, this little watchtower here. You could do something like junk walls on the outside and maybe on the inside. I would recommend a combination of steel and junk wall, just for immersion's sake. That's just me. Mainly because the way I look at junk walls, even the vanilla ones like this one right here, it looks scrappy and that fits the theme that you may be going for. But think about the weapons that, like the Forge, where they use blowtorch, flamethrowers. This is just kindling to them. This wall is just kindling. So they're just going to smoke out the settlers by lighting up their defenses, their wall, and waiting on the outside while people are running outside because of the fire. And then they just mow them down. So immersively, why I pick the concrete walls is because, one, concrete can handle heat. Two, look how thick these are. These are very thick, which means bullets aren't piercing through. A chainsaw is not cutting through this easily, like it would with the junk walls. So immersively, I think, personally, that the concrete wall is the better choice. And resource-wise, it's overall cheaper than doing a combination of this. Because another reason why I like walls in my settlements is this. I tend to put paths on my walls. That way my guards, like that one right there, can actually walk around the settlement while staying in the settlement. And if she has to attack,
honest work gets.
she can shoot from any position along this wall, both outside and inside. It's also like that turret right there. In fact, why don't I go ahead and put some more down? If you're going to put turrets on the inside of your settlement as well as the outside of your settlement, like I like to build my walls in this mod, or just in general Fallout 4, I'll put ballistics facing inward and then missiles and explosives outward. But I'll put like 1 or 2 facing outward. But most of the ballistics are facing inward. Because it doesn't matter how thick your walls are or how many defenses you have on the spawn points, there's going to be raiders or gunners or death claws or ferals or something in your settlement. And so, having walls in which you can walk around not only gives you, the player, advantage of shooting into your settlement, but also to shoot out of your settlement when you're defending it. Plus, it gives great position for your turrets. But some of the big boys up front here. Because super mutants tend to spawn. There's another spawn point like where those trees are. Like those trees, I think. There we go. And as you can see, it gives me the scrappy look that I was looking for, but also the security as a player that I have turrets outside and inside my settlement, because I know that spawns are going to be popping in and taking out. Also, you know that when you do get attacked, not only do you have to repair everything inside, like your vegetables, your generators, your turrets, your crops, your water stations, you also, half your junk in here ends up getting stolen. That's the downside for when you fail. When your settlement fails, the stuff in here is gone, or at least a chunk of it. But if you're using War Never Changes Gameplay Overhaul mod, and you have level 45, and you have that perk I showed earlier, with a charisma of 10, which requires a charisma of 10, you won't have to worry about your stuff in the workbench being stolen. Yes, you will probably still have to repair some of the stuff here, but the stuff in here will be safe. That's kind of the purpose of coming to your settlements, is that way the stuff in your workbench is safe. And you will probably still have to repair your generators, your turrets, and your food or whatever. But yeah, but your stuff won't be stolen. And I know some of you already know that. A lot of you probably already know that. This game has been out for quite a while. But that's just the way this mod tends to treat it. And again, if you wanted to show that, why don't I go ahead and show it off one more time. All the way down here, level 10. And if you happen to be level 45 with this perk, and you maxed it out, you can be in Diamond City and never having to worry about your settlements being attacked. Because with that mod, with this mod, your stats, let's see, where am I? 105. I'm at 105 right now, which means I have a 105% chance of succeeding. So, that's what this mod does. If you wanted to use War Never Changes mod for your next time you play Fallout 4. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little rant about walls and settlements. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave likes, comments, all that wonderful jazz, and show off on my Discord your settlements. Show off in Discord. I have a Discord down in the descriptions below, and under Rock Your Style, show off your Fallout 4 stuff. Show me your settlement ideas and your wall ideas and all of your cool stuff. Let's build this community together, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and you have been magical with Launcher Mages. Have a good one. Bye-bye.